Yeah. Well, we need some saves, that's for sure. Short side goals I don't like. But we misplayed a couple of situations in a bad fashion. And, we 2-on-1s and chasing the wrong guy. The first period it appeared we've become so concerned about scoring goals we've forgot to play hard in our end. We're waiting for the puck to come to us so we can go the other way. So we talked about it at the end of the first, and over the last two periods, essentially they didn't have but one or two scoring chances. We did play better defensively, and for us, and we're still getting offense. We got plenty of offense by playing defense, and but if you're trying to play offense and you forget the other end, and the other team counterattacks you end up in all kinds of trouble.
Does this feel more like a point game than a point lost, given where the score was?
Well, we lost it. No. I wasn't. I thought we'd have a chance to come back if we just played better defensively, because we seem to always get 40 shots on goal, and some guys' confidence at Grabowski line is unbelievable right now, and they dominate almost every time they're on the ice. Something exciting happens, and now we've got to get some other guys going. But no, we should have won the game with the 5-on-3, and we're going to have to work on this. And I just see a selfish attempt at trying to single-handedly score a goal in the 5-on-3, and it's move the puck around and don't shoot at people when they're in the shooting lane and things like that. We have to move the puck around, be patient, and we're not when we got a 5-on-3. You've got to surgically pick the other team apart and be patient and move the puck, move your feet, and I just that ended up really costing. It's not the first period. It was the 5-on-3 cost us the next point.
Goal, is that just a shot that finds a hole, or is it a breakdown?
Yeah, it found a hole, but it's a complete breakdown. We shouldn't even allow them entry into the zone. We did, okay. And then we have defensemen chasing people behind the net, and then out of position. And once one guy gets out, everybody kind of panicked a little bit, and the guy shot the puck through a screen, and Vesa couldn't see it. But we've got to just... again, sort things out better in our own end.
Ron, Dallas has had a lot of depth up front in recent years, but it almost looks like Hagman was miscast as a third-line player there. Did you know he had this skill?
He wasn't miscast. They have a lot of talent in Dallas. That's why they've been one of the top teams in the NHL. That's why he scored 26 goals last year. So the only reason we got him is how many players can you afford to keep? And they made a decision that they were going after Avery. And we knew how good that Hagman could be, or potentially how good he could be. And he's been that and some.
Is this a matter of going back to some of the defensive lessons, or are they lessons that never really were quite learned by this group?
Well, we've got to hammer it home. We've changed our focus a little bit. We thought we had that in the can. And I've gone more onto the attack mode, more shots, and focused on offense. And I'm going to just have to hammer this home, and that's what we'll do tomorrow. Practice. It's 1-on-1 down low, 2-on-2, 3-on-3. Compete. It works for your offense too. But we've been doing all these offensive drills like 5-on-1 to guarantee that you get a good quality scoring chance and you get rewarded. Now we're going to have to go back to more defensive-minded stuff in practice.
Ron, you mentioned that you need a stop. Does Vesa just need to be better in these situations?
Well, in the first period, yeah. And he knows that. And he buckled down and played much better. But, in general, we as a group have to be better at the start of the game. But you can't, right off the bat, like second, third shift or whatever it was, give up a sloppy 2-on-1 that turns basically into a breakaway and leaves him hanging. We have to be a lot more defensively aware. We're trying to score without any thinking of, if we don't score, what's going to happen at the other end. You have to be thinking of preventing the other team opportunities. The defense have to be in position and then defend the situation properly, and we didn't early in the game.
Early in the game, I think you had a three-man rush, and Finger joined the rush and I think shot off the crossbar.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about, though? Like too much of a push that way? Or?
No, I mean, I don't mind the defenseman jumping into the play. I don't like to see a defenseman, like happened on our first goal, drift into the slot with no chance of getting the puck and not have a chance to even get back. You play your position, you be where people expect you to be, and your mind shouldn't be on the early in the game, I have to score, or any, it's let's see what's happening. We want to get pucks in deep and attack and put pressure. Carolina essentially plays 4 defensemen, and you look at their minutes, they're all like 26, 27, and the plan is in the second half of the game, you've worn them down and it's a little bit easier to score. We just have to work on our defense, and those things are easily solved.